Sí.
Well, Tracy, I feel like since you debuted in the UFC, both you and Erin have been asked about this fight pretty regularly. So I guess, how's it feel to finally get to this part? Not that you thought you would ever have to rematch, but I feel like every media day, it's like, oh, what do you think about Erin? What do you think about Tracy? And now you finally kind of get to move past this part.
I knew it was going to happen eventually. It was just a matter of when. So.
Was it annoying at all? Because you would have these big fights that you're preparing for, and like when you fought Jasmine or when you fought Rose, and it still felt like everyone was trying to push this narrative, even though you were focusing on the opponents in front of you.
No, I don't mind it. It's part of the job. I'm not really fazed by it at all.
And then I guess just how's life been since your last couple fights? Because I feel like since the Rose fight, you gained a lot of respect for that, with the hair on the scale, stepping up for a 5-round fight on short notice, and then getting that big win in June. So we see on all these podcasts and we did the red carpet yesterday. So I guess just how's life been since that?
I'm enjoying the ride, the process of it all. It's what I call work. It's my job, to be here and do this. So if anything, I'm just extremely grateful.
Do you feel like the UFC is putting a lot of, marketing and push behind you because you're fighting on MSG, you're walking the red carpet, you're doing these shows that maybe not a lot of other fighters would get asked to do?
I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and if they give it to me, I'm gonna take it.
And then I guess, what have you made of Erin's last couple fights? A lot of people for a long time thought she would have already fought for the title by now. She had a little setback, and now she's on the rise again. I guess from your first fight to now, what have you made of her trajectory in the UFC?
I think she's done an incredible job in her career. I've seen her, and we both started roughly around the same time. We fought each other back in Invicta, and she's grown, she's evolved. And I could say I have as well. We're both very much different fighters. So what happened the first fight, it'll be very much more, if anything, nothing like that first fight. It would be a lot more exciting.
And everyone points to her grappling and her wrestling and everything like that. And you obviously have some high-level wrestling too. A lot of times when you get two fighters that have that same skill set, it stays standing.
Yeah.
So I guess, what have you made of her striking in the UFC at all?
Humbly speaking, I do believe I have better striking than she does. I think people forget that because I've been so focused on bettering my hands, that I am a wrestler originally. I could say it got me this far. And with this camp, I kind of went back to my bread and butter and focused on what got me here. So, yeah.
Is it? I'm sure you have a bunch of training partners you can prepare for Erin, but I guess how was camp in that aspect, going back to, like you said, your bread and butter?
It was great. I had fun. I had such a great time. I had my head coach Santino that he just kept reminding me to just enjoy the ride and doing things the way we used to do. And then I had my my wrestling coach, Angel Cejudo, which is like my big brother, and we were having just a great time learning new things, reviewing things. It was a really good camp.
I guess just last one for me. Can I get your thoughts on the main event between Jack and Islam?
It's gonna be a good fight.
Tracy, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo
Hola.
estás? Tracy, bienvenida, qué gusto. Preguntarte, cada vez que tú peleas, se nota que es algo más allá de ti, de tu historia, de tus raíces. ¿Qué significa para ti emocionalmente este campamento y sobre todo esta pelea?
Es todo para mí. Este campamento significa que yo puedo ser la próxima para pelear para el título. Entonces me preparé la preparación era bien intensa, pero me divertí. Yo amo lo que hago y
Bueno,
estoy lista.
Perfecto. Esta vez estás enfrentando igual a una rival con estilo que es diferente al tuyo. ¿Qué aspectos del combate tú crees que van a marcar la diferencia? Tal vez la presión, el control y un poco también de lo que hablábamos la anterior pelea, esa madurez que has tenido de pelea tras pelea.
Pues yo sé que ella da mucha presión en sus peleas. Y en eso no ha cambiado desde la primera vez que peleamos cuando ella ha peleado, pero va a ser una pelea bien intensa, digo yo.
Si tuvieras que describir tu mentalidad hoy para la pelea en una frase, ¿cuál sería?
Enfocada.
Gracias, Tracy.
Gracias.
Tracy, right here in the
Tracy?
front. Right here in the front.
Oh, hi.
First of all, I don't speak Spanish, so if I ask a similar question, I apologize. I want to go back to your first fight with Erin. It was an extremely close fight, very competitive. A lot of people actually thought she should have won. Does that motivate you even more to kind of prove that you've always been the better fighter?
I'm not here to prove anybody wrong. I'm here to prove myself that I deserve to be here.
One thing you said is that coming to MSG, you're super excited because you expect to get a lot of fans cheering for you, particularly because of such a big Latino population. But she's also from New Jersey, so she's from this area too. Is there any excitement to maybe be the heel?
I fought in people's homelands, territory, backyard, whatever you want to call it. You know, my pro debut was in Brazil, so I'm not shying away from it. I'm here.
Obviously, the co-main event is in your weight class. Any chance you weigh at 125 on the dot in case something happens?
Oh, I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. Absolutely.
What's your prediction for that fight?
I personally know both of them. They both came and they've trained at my gym. So whoever wins, I wish them both the best.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Tracy, por acá. Bueno, tú hablas muy bien de cómo has entrenado tu boxeo y de cómo, pues, del wrestling que tienes. Y sin duda vemos en las peleas la evolución que has tenido en tu carrera. ¿Qué parte de tu estilo te enorgullece más ahora y que crees que va a ser la clave para la pelea?
Honestamente, a mí como me encanta boxear. Me encanta boxear, como que se me sale lo mexicano de adentro. Entonces, aunque eso tengo adentro, estoy bien disciplinada y voy a tener que enfocarme y quedarme pues con el game plan, ¿verdad? Pero sí.
Ok, traer el boxeo, la garra mexicana, que es algo, es muy de este territorio tricolor. Bueno, eres también fuente de inspiración para muchas mujeres que quieren entrar en este deporte de las MMA por tu carrera y por cómo tú levantas esa bandera mexicana. ¿Qué sientes tú al tener la bandera cada vez que tú ingresas al octágono?
Pues es algo donde, honestamente, yo nací aquí en los Estados Unidos y estoy bien agradecida que mis padres me dieron esa oportunidad porque es una bendición y un privilegio. Pero estando en casa con una mamá que no hablaba inglés y que nos metieron en el corazón que aunque nacimos aquí, nuestras sangres, nuestras raíces vienen de México. Entonces yo levanto esa bandera orgullosamente. Yo he tratado de representar la bandera en una manera respetuosamente, honradamente, donde niñas me puedan ver y digan, y yo puedo decir, yo no soy perfecta, pero yo he intentado ser buen ejemplo. Capaz no lo hagan de la manera bien o correcta para los que unos piensan alrededor, pero lo estoy haciendo en la manera que yo sé. Entonces, es un orgullo y espero hacer también toda la raza, toda la gente de México y Latinoamérica orgullosos también.
Perfecto. La última de mi parte, Tracy, ahora que Sean sube de división, ¿y cómo ves esta pelea, primero la coestelar, y qué tan competitivo ves para ti para poder ser una futura contendiente al título?
Yo, pues como dije, yo las conozco las dos, les deseo a las dos la mejor, pero estamos en un deporte donde alguien tiene que perder y desafortunadamente una va a perder y yo estoy planeando ganar ya llegando el sábado y voy a estar ahí viendo a frente, no me voy a ir hasta cuando termine esa pelea, yo voy a estar ahí viendo cómo pelean, cómo se prepararon para una contra la otra y ahí voy a estar yo.
Gracias, Tracy.
Gracias.
Tracy, right back here. Throughout the camp, you were in Connecticut training with Alex Pereira, karate combat champion. What was, right back over here, I'm sorry.
Oh, there, okay, I'm sorry.
What was it like training with her? I know obviously she's made some highlights with her striking as of late, and it seemed like you guys were drilling some striking in Connecticut. What was that experience like?
She's a great person. She's an amazing athlete. I think it's time for her to also be in the UFC. You know, I mean, she's also a flyweight, but she's an incredible athlete. She's an incredible striker, and Yeah, I can't wait. She actually fights this Friday, so I'll be watching and tuning in to watch her fight while I'm cutting weight.
And last for me, is it every fight that you have Angel Cejudo in your corner, and what's the importance of having him, especially for a fight like this?
Angel was my brother's best friend growing up before my brother passed away, and he ended up becoming my wrestling coach. There's been occasions where he can't be in my corner, but him being here is to me, it feels like Jose's here. And when I hear him, when I hear his voice, it just gives me that extra little push. But nevertheless, someone that's always been in my corner is Angel Cejudo and then Santino DeFranco. And Coach, I just want to thank you for never giving up on me throughout these years. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.